And we're back.
Woo!
I saved off screen for anyone who's curious. And, let's get to work. No, I need to reselect it. There we go. It's Saturday morning, and Mom asks you to help with some chores. The Susie Fantastic Cartoon Hour has just begun. You can be cranky, helpful, or passive.
Helpful.
You can tell Mom you want to watch cartoons, listen to Mom, or ignore her.
Listen to Mom.
What a good girl. Mom makes you feel very important. As a reward, Mom takes out some special makeup and some old clothes.
Yay!
That's a reward? Really? Girls are weird. Just before you play dress up with Mom, the phone rings. She stays on the phone for a whole 2 hours. That's such a weird sentence. This is not how I would read this or write this.
I messed up, Mother.
Yeah, well. You are alone in your parents' bedroom. There is a shiny silver quarter on the table.
Woo!
You can be honest or dishonest.
Honest?
You can take the quarter or leave it alone.
I guess I have to leave it alone.
This might have been a tough decision for you. At your age, and even sometimes into adulthood, honesty is often less than clear-cut. Maybe you imagined that you had nothing to gain by stealing the quarter, since it's, a quarter. You can make a payphone call with it, and there aren't any payphones anymore. There's like one in the entire city. You were right about that. Instead, you've gained, in the trustworthiness category. Good job.
Yay!
Like how long does young childhood go on for? You are in a large department store waiting in line, and there is an extremely well-endowed woman standing in front of you. She smiles. It looks like she might be an interesting person to talk to. You can be inquisitive or shy.
Inquisitive.
Ask her some questions or be quiet.
Ask her some questions.
Which question would you like to ask her? Do you have a husband? Do you have a doggy? Mommy said that Daddy has a thick skull. Do you? I tried very hard to pinch a penny like Aunt Edna, but couldn't. Can you? Or stop asking questions.
Wait. Okay, do you have a dog?
Do you have a doggy?
Yeah, you have a doggy. You want doggy.
She tells you no. No doggy. Only a cat. Oh, she's one of those cat ladies. You inform her that Daddy said that that's what they cook in the restaurant on the corner. Your
parents are wonderful.
Your dad's weird. Okay, perhaps you are interested in something else. To be fair, this explains a lot. Which question would you like to ask her? Do you have a husband? We don't want to ask do you have a doggy again. Mommy said that Daddy has a thick skull. Do you? Or I tried very hard to pinch a penny like Aunt Edna, but couldn't. Can you?
The last one.
Alright. Your mom's gonna interrupt you in the middle of this. Happens every time. You don't get past the word aunt before you are scooped up by your mother and dragged to a new line.
What? Sorry.
Okay. You are sitting in a large place, and a furry man walks up to you. He's walking around you in circles. This was supposed to come much earlier. Are you curious or frightened? The fact that you're like 3 when this is going on kind of signals that you're pretty dumb. Okay, curious or frightened?
Frightened.
You can point at the furry man, or make noises at / talk to the furry man.
What was the question?
You can point at the furry man, or make noises at / talk to the furry man.
Make noises at.
You can talk to the furry man. You scream, not a real scream, just enough to let the man know to stay away. The man yells back, "Roof, roof, roof." His noises are much louder than yours. They scare you even more. He comes right up next to you. You can cry, grab the furry man by the head, or push him off you.
Push him off.
The man is heavy. He looks back at you while you are pushing him off, and blows his nose right in your face.
Ugh.
You have just passed infancy. A brief look at your life up to this time shows the following. Your family life has been positive and nurturing. I'm not sure what game they've been watching, but it's obviously not this one. As a result, you have begun to form the critical bonds that are very important during this phase of life. Physically, you have not been a very healthy baby. You have been beaten by one child, gotten attacked by an iron, and, actually, I think that's about it. Socially, during this phase in life, nothing much is really expected of you. After all, you're still much too young to throw a successful cocktail party. And frankly, anyone who still dribbles on herself probably wouldn't make the ideal dinner guest. However, by now, there are some things you should have mastered. Your progress in this area shows you have been the type of child who charms lollipops off people, or chocolate. You have been the type of child who is huggable and gets her cheeks pinched by old ladies with bright red lipstick. Now regarding your emotional and personality development. What a trustworthy little lady you're turning out to be. On the one hand, your trustworthiness is a desired trait. On the other, I am curious about why you don't explore your environment a bit more and get into things a bit. For instance, haven't you ever wondered what the zipper on the side of your mother's pillow is for? Well then, unzip it! Your thoughtfulness characteristic really doesn't count for much in this phase of life. Most children find themselves at the mercy of their whims and impulses. You are allowed to be cranky now. People will tolerate it much better than when you were a teenager. Then your whining and carrying on will seem more objectionable. One thing about your character that has a tendency to put people off is your aggressiveness. You're the type of baby who likes to pull the loose pieces of clothing, hair, and any bulbous, why did I say bulbous? Bulbous, fleshy objects that come within your reach. Why are bulbous, fleshy objects coming in your reach?
I hope not. It's really weird. Don't remember that part of the story.
You are going to have to learn the meaning of make nice. That wraps up your status for the first years of life. I hope you like yourself. If not, you can always try and improve in the years to come. There's plenty of time. I forgot the recorder. So this part's going to be longer than the others. So it's just a gift to all the folks at home. Come, let's to bed, says Sleepyhead. Tarry a while, says Slow. Put on the pot, says Greedy Gut. We'll have sup before we go. Okay.
What?
You're going into childhood. So we've already done trust versus mistrust and autonomy versus something else. Doubt. That's right.
Okay.
Moving on to initiative versus guilt. Sorry, I'm referring back to a textbook. They don't expect me to memorize all 8 steps, do they? Come on. Lame. Anyway, so, yes, let's see what your stats are like right now. Name, PhoenixTsukino, age 4. You are unattached. You don't have a job. You have 87 familial, 93 intelligence, 32 physical. Wow. 88 social, 50 vocational, 77 calmness, 78 confidence, 72 expressiveness, 9 gentleness, 86 happiness, 63 thoughtfulness, and 74 trustworthiness. You have $1,046.
Yay!
Alright. Mom has just taken a job that requires her to be away in the morning and early afternoon. Really? Your mother's leaving you alone again? Who's surprised? She decides to enroll you in a nursery school program. When you get there, you are greeted by a lady with very skinny legs and large round glasses. There are children playing with buckets of sand, building blocks and toys. There is a small girl sitting in a corner with tears streaming down her eyes. She has a runny nose and red cheeks from crying. You can be excited, sad, or angry.
What? Excited.
You can cry, walk over and try and make friends, or give the lady with the skinny legs a kick.
Walk over and try to make friends.
Your excitement is a positive sign. You are trying to adapt to a new environment. You realize that your mom will be coming back, so you attempt to make friends. In the sandbox, you see a little boy your age playing with a bucket and red shovel. What would you like to say to him? Hi, or can I play?
Can I play?
The little boy interprets this as a threat to his territory. It must be Stein Eric. He holds the toys close to his body. You can ignore him, ask him to play.
Ignore him.
In time, this boy might respond to you, but you are still too new and too threatening. Giving him a space is likely to stimulate his curiosity about you.
Do I want to?
By next week, you will be playing nicely. You will have made a new friend.
I bet.
You're a bit young for this, but, whatever. Your mother is in the bathtub taking a nice relaxing bath. And you are playing quietly in your room. All of a sudden, the doorbell rings. Mom doesn't seem to hear it. You can be all grown up, resentful, or nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
You just wanted an opportunity to say nonchalant. Answer the door, ignore the doorbell, or tell Mom.
Tell Mom.
Like a good little girl, you tell Mom that the doorbell is ringing. She tells you to ask, "Who is it?" without opening the door. You learn the valuable lesson of not allowing strangers in your home, which makes you smarter. And you bark again. Your mother has just informed you that a new pile of clothes has arrived from Aunt Doris's house. Her daughter, Henrietta. Holy cow, that's Stein Eric's girlfriend! It's Henrietta. She's really ugly.
Wow.
That's weird. Has been giving you her disgusting, skeevy, putrid, gross, ugly, grungy, moth-eaten, flea-bitten, nerdy hand-me-downs for years.
Ew.
This batch contains a pink-flowered pair of pants. The flowers are bright green and yellow. You do not have a sense of style. A blue and orange ruffled blouse. Blue and orange, really? And a dress that looks like it was donated to the Salvation Army 300 years ago. Because the Salvation Army, sharing is caring. Are you mad, sneaky, or neutral?
Mad.
Absolutely refuse to wear the clothes. Dispose of the clothes. In air quotes, obviously. Dispose. Or wear the clothes.
Dispose of the clothes.
You go down to the incinerator to destroy them and accidentally fall in. You have made an inappropriate response. Please choose again. What?
Do I die?
No. No, you don't actually die. I was just being a smartass. You made an inappropriate choice, though, so you need to be mad, sneaky, or neutral, or you need to change one of your moods or actions.
Fine, mad.
Well,
and refuse to wear the clothes.
What are you going to do? Throw a full-fledged fit. Deluxe package includes yelling, screaming, stomping your feet, and acting like a martyr, or yell and scream only.
Yell and scream.
They both include yelling and screaming. Which one?
Only.
Okay, thank you. Your mother sees that you are upset. She takes a good look at the clothes, then at your forlorn face. Let's get out the scissors and cut them into rags. Okay?
Yay!
You destroy them. You learn destructive tendencies early in life. Your mother has just reminded you that it is time to practice your piano lessons. At 4, you already are learning piano?
Jeez.
Damn. Happy, sad, or mad?
Happy.
You like piano, apparently. Complain.
I wish I could play piano.
Complain or do the lessons?
Do the lessons.
You do a beautiful rendition of the Ninth Symphony. Suddenly, a bookcase moves, revealing a secret passage.
What? Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I just thought I'd throw in a reference to Resident Evil. What's the point? You practice some scales and then get down to serious business. You have a recital next week, you know. Apparently you do. How do you think you will do? Well or not well?
Well.
You are a very confident person with a supportive family. You give a brilliant performance, and everyone calls you a gifted child.
Yay.
Soon after you sit down for dinner, your mother announces that the vegetable of the day is Brussels sprouts. Obedient, panic, or disgusted?
Disgusted.
You're not gonna panic? What am I going to do? Okay, we already did that joke.
Oh my god! Brussels sprouts!
Eat the Brussels sprouts without protest. Run screaming from the table. Put your finger in your mouth and make a gagging sound. Or feed the sprouts to your dog, Godo.
Feed the sprouts to the dog.
That's not very fair, is it? You resented having to eat the sprouts, yet you forced them on poor old Godo. Poor Godo thinks you are doing him a favor. He will also think he's doing you a favor when he sleeps in your room later tonight, releasing the gaseous byproducts of his meal for your olfactory pleasure.
It's better than eating them.
Having a gassy dog, I guess.
I'm kind of used to it.
Your dog becomes flatulent. An exciting movie.
We don't feed her, Brussels sprouts, and she's still flatulent.
I see. An exciting movie is on television. The whole family is in the living room watching it. You get up to get a drink of water and return to find Mommy sitting in your spot next to Daddy. That wench! Devious or defeated?
Devious.
Sit down quietly in a corner. Tell Mom the doorbell is ringing. Tell Dad the doorbell is ringing.
Well, considering the whole point was that she was sitting next to Dad where I was sitting, I'm assuming I want Dad to stay where he is.
Alright,
so tell Mom to go answer the door.
Alright, that's good. Stein Eric asked his dad, and your dad's too smart for it. Your mom, on the other hand, is dumber than a box of nails. She falls for it. She rushes to the door, and you jump up with Dad again. When she realizes what you've done, she squeezes in with the two of you. Everyone seems a bit happier now. Ooh, we get a good health one here. You arrive at the dentist's office and discover that you have 4 rather large cavities that need to be filled. Holy cow! How old are you? You're like 5!
What is wrong with my parents? Why are they feeding me so much cavity-inducing things and not brushing my teeth?
I'm a grown man, and I have had 1 cavity in my entire life. And that only happened, like, a week ago, actually.
Well, I've had more than 1, but, I had a lot when I had braces. That's because I had braces. And I did exactly what they told me to do, and I still ended up with a bunch of cavities. I'm like, you lied to me.
I didn't need braces.
I didn't have any cavities when I was 5.
Why would you even... Do you even need to fill cavities when you're that young? I mean, baby teeth fall out, don't they? So unless you actually have, like, a toothache, I don't see why they'd
I don't think
fill
they do
them.
unless it actually causes pain.
Yeah. So you have 4 cavities that are causing you pain.
I think they actually might remove them altogether.
Like, your life must be a nightmare if you have 4 cavities causing you pain. Oh, man. That is terrible.
Crappy parents.
You can be frightened or brave. You've obviously been drinking Dr. Pepper, or as my dentist refers to it, Dr. Cavity. I have no idea why he called it that.
You have an odd dentist.
Yeah.
I will be brave. I've done this stuff before.
You can scream in horror or block out the sensation with your mind. What sensation? It doesn't actually hurt that much.
Yeah, block out the sensation with your mind.
Your status sheet suggests that emotionally you are capable of performing such a feat. Cyneric caved. Your emotional strength has allowed you to tolerate the pain. Experience like this makes you even stronger. Good job. Your mom has promised that she will fix your doll's torn arm. She is talking on the phone, so she's not really doing anything important. Now seems like a good time to remind her. You can be annoying or patient and sweet.
Patient and sweet.
Typical Phoenix. Alright, tap mom on the leg, make the TV loud to attract her attention, or leave mom alone.
Tap her on the leg.
You tap mom rapidly on the leg and say, "Mom," next to her ear, but she doesn't seem to pay attention.
Wow. Really?
You can shake her leg back and forth a little, or you can get Dad.
I will get Dad. Screw you, Mom.
You try and enlist Dad's help, but as a man, he has no idea how to sew. Oh, but he recommends that you let Mom have her conversation in peace, whatever that means. You can say something to her, or leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Mom isn't feeling too energetic right now, but when she finishes, she fixes your doll.
Well time, lady.
One of your playmates is the son of your mother's friend. His name is Vincent. Vincent?
Vincent Valentine?
I knew that name sounded familiar. I'm like, Vincent? Anyway, one day, while you and Vincent
I
are...
just got that image, that's really funny.
It's Vincent. Anyway.
Vincent Valentine was like a 5-year-old.
Anyway, one day, while you and Vincent are alone, you become very curious about one another.
Oh dear.
Vincent suggests that you play a make-believe game of Doctor.
Ah, I knew it.
You can be shy or bold.
I'm going shy.
Oh, come on, man up, you pussy.
No.
Man up. Tough it
No.
out. Grow a pair.
I don't want to grow a pair. Then I would be a girl.
Wuss.
Face was.
What?
See?
Your mom's face is a wuss.
Continue.
Say, let's play house instead. Say, I'll be the doctor first. Or say, you can be the doctor first.
Let's play house instead.
Doctor can only lead to one place, and you're not ready for it yet. Oh, come on, you're such a prude. Vincent replies, okay. You are mommy who gets very sick and has to go to the doctor. You say...
That's such a turd little name, Vincent Valentine. You are a quad perv at the age of 5.
Choice is an illusion. I don't want to go to the doctor. I'd rather be sick. Or, I think I have to go see my mother for a second.
I think I have to go see my mother for a second.
A diplomatic way out of the situation. You ask your mother a silly question, then return hoping that Vincent has thought of a new game. Vincent persists when you come back. You can keep refusing to play, say I'll be the doctor first, say you can be the doctor first.
Continue to refuse.
You are no fun at all. Vincent says, you are a big baby. I don't want to play with you anymore. He walks away in a huff.
Okay. You little freak. He's so persistent for a 5-year-old.
He's horny. while trying to...
He has older brothers, doesn't he? With special magazines, and they tell him stuff that he shouldn't know when he's 5.
I don't know. Anyway, while trying to think of what to do one day, you notice that you could use a nice haircut. Mommy's favorite pair of shiny scissors is laying out on the table. You are sure that you could do the job yourself. You are wrong, and kind of an idiot for thinking that. You can select a mood that's either conscientious or curious.
Conscientious.
You can change your mind. You can clip a little piece of your hair off, or bring the scissors into your room and start giving yourself a haircut. This is a health one. You could die.
Put them down?
Change your mind.
Yeah.
You may have just prevented a situation which could have ended with some of your friends nicknaming you Mrs. T.
Yay!
I ain't going on no plane, fool! Oh, sorry.
I want to play Dr. Fu! Quit asking!
Keep that crazy fool Murdoch away from me! Or, you know, Lieutenant Barkley, as I always thought of him. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Soap opera star Rexavier de la Punda, Dr. Ronaldo Bedini, oh, whatever, on Animal Hospital, will be appearing... Is that the spinoff of General Hospital I've been hearing about? Will be appearing at a record store in town to sign autographs and look for a child actress to play a kidnapped victim in an upcoming episode. For every one of your friends will be there, especially Christine Hobbs, who has taken 6 years of acting and ballet lessons. Holy cow! You're not even 6 yet! How is this possible? This is finally your chance to meet the hunk of all hunks. Xavier de... No. I disagree. The hunk of all hunks is clearly Kevin Sorbo. If only Mom would drive you. If anyone out there knows who Kevin Sorbo is, give yourself a pat on the back. You're officially a loser. If only Mom would drive you. You can be hysterical, interested, or not interested.
Interested? So think about hysterical, it'll just make her mad.
Yeah, probably. You can ask Mom to take you. You can beg Mom to take you. Or you can stay home.
Ask Mom.
Your mother needs you to help her do some work around the house. You can beg... You can beg her, or you can forget about it and stay home.
Beg her. Screw you, lady.
Your mother sees that you are really excited about going. She drives you there and pushes you through the crowd surrounding Ray. That's what all his leading ladies call him, apparently. He's beautiful. He is? He's beautiful, but not as beautiful as Patrick Stewart. Oh, although he does look quite a bit shorter than you had imagined. Sorry, I have a total man crush on Captain Picard. Screaming?
Who doesn't?
You can scream. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone does. Alright, you can...
It's that voice. It makes it.
And the baldness. You can scream, faint, or do nothing.
And what was the first option?
You can scream, faint, or do nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
I don't want to look like an idiot.
He signed...
They're all idiots. All these choices will make me look like an idiot, but less of an idiot.
He signs your autograph, kisses your hand, then motions to the next girl. Alright. At school, all of your friends are talking about a television program that you could not stay up to watch. A friend asks if you saw it. You can be embarrassed or unashamed.
Unashamed.
Say, I didn't watch that show. Say, I wasn't allowed to see it. Or say, yeah, I watched it. It was really great.
I didn't watch it.
Your confidence keeps them from making fun of you. Someone even offers to let you sleep over at her house the next time it's on. Sometimes friends can be really great. See, now you can go over there and watch The Shield.
Yay! I guess.
That was just the first program that came to mind. I tried to think of the most inappropriate show for like a 7-year-old to watch. You have just been ordered to bed by your parents in the middle of a favorite TV show. You can be angry or desperate.
Desperate.
You can complain about having to go to bed, beg for 10 more minutes, or whine.
Beg for 10 more minutes.
The begging routine doesn't work. They are too tired to hear it. You are sent up to bed anyway.
Oh, lame.
Alright, we're going to avoid that one, because I recognize this space. This is the one that killed Stein Eric. We're going to run up to the top here so we can get some new questions. Because, you know, we all want new questions, right? Russell Martin is one of those friends who never acted like a stupid guy. Even though you are a girl and he is a boy. This is going into another weird area. You've always gotten along great. You have listened to each other's problems and told each other secrets that no one else even knows. I don't...
Uh-huh.
You are way too young. Next week, he is the annual Sadie Hawkins dance at school. All of the girls...
Really? Wait, how old are we now?
We're at the... I skipped to the end of the set, so you are actually 6, but apparently this is meant for you to be older. I just wanted to get questions that Stein Eric didn't get. You are self-conscious or self-assured?
Self-conscious.
You're self-conscious? Really? Come
Yes.
on, man up, tough it out. Cowboy up.
Your face. The go.
Yo mama. I'm making you self-assured. I shouldn't have to make you self-assured, but you are. You can ask him to the dance, or you can not ask him to the dance.
Ask him.
I shouldn't be the one having to do your love life for you. Of course. Of course, you have a fantastic time. You make fun of everyone who is stupid enough to comment on the difference in your size. 5 years after the dance, Russell becomes a 6'6" dream. He is 6'6" at 11.
Wow!
Wow!
Also.
Oh, this should be good. Warning, this episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. Do you wish to continue? Of course. I remind you, this is supposed to be towards the end of childhood, so those of you who have a mental picture in your mind, you know.
Speed it up to
yeah.
teenager.
Yeah, well, not quite a teenager, but just before adolescence. At the party of one of your friends, Mark Powers, a.k.a. the most incredible hunk in 9th grade, so you're in 9th grade, asks you...
14?
No. Yeah, actually. Yeah, 5 plus 9, yeah, 14. Okay. Asks you to be his partner in a game that some of the kids are playing. The game is called 7 Minutes in Heaven. What?
I thought I liked Russell. What happened to him?
You're a slut who moves from man to man, leaving broken hearts in your wake.
Where did he go? Is he at the party?
No, you dumped him.
Oh, I did?
No, yeah, you're a complete whore. Alright.
Oh.
Asks you to be his... it is played like this. I must have went to the wrong school. All the couples find a place to be comfortable. In a very large room, someone is in charge of working the lights. When the lights go out, the couples make out and stuff for 7 minutes. When the lights get turned back on, the couples can either stay with each other or switch partners.
At 14, they're playing this crap?
You can be aroused or uninterested.
Uninterested.
Oh, be aroused. Come on, be a team player.
No.
I want you to be aroused.
No. That sounds really weird. I'll never say that again.
Be aroused, damn it. I don't have Don't make me executive order you. I'm the one in charge here.
No.
You're aroused. You can accept the offer or reject the offer.
I reject.
No. We need to see where this is going. This is gonna be awesome. The two of you get comfortable, and the lights go off. Mark pulls you close and presses his lips against yours. You can become more aggressive, kiss him a bit more before trying anything else.
Kiss him a bit more.
Alright. I'll let you have that one. As you kiss him, you feel him moving close to you, pressing himself up against you. You can give him a French kiss, let him touch you on the outside of your shirt. What? The fuck?
I'm scared.
Nibble on his ear. Excuse yourself saying, I just remembered something I gotta do, or keep kissing him.
Just keep kissing.
Okay. What? You're not gonna nibble on his ear?
Hell no. I'm 14! What's wrong with this game?
I have just one question though, Phoenix. Would you feel comfortable doing that to anyone at any age? Because
It would depend.
I gotta be honest,
I mean, not just a random stranger, like,
at no
maybe
point,
if it was like my actual boyfriend, then maybe not.
at no point would I ever nibble on someone's ear. That's just screwed up. We're not Ferengi. The ear is not a human being's most erogenous zone.
Well,
we need to stop making Star Trek The Next Generation references. Alright, keep kissing him. His hands slide up and down your shirt and brush against your leg. You can slap him. Oh no. Excuse yourself saying, I just remembered something I gotta do. Keep kissing him. Give him a French kiss. Let him touch you on the outside of your blouse. Nibble on his ear.
I think I will excuse myself now.
Why? Because he's feeling you up?
Yes.
Wow.
Starting to be a freak.
Dude.
We all know what comes after feeling you up.
Please explain anyway, though. Alright, you were overwhelmed and afraid! The audience is overwhelmed and afraid that you will not be able to handle what comes next. Mark looks confused as you head for the door. What? He was freaking... Yeah, okay.
He's molesting me, for God's sake.
Alright, timer's up.
That's an odd place to end. He was molesting me.
Mark looks confused as you head for the door. The next day, he tells everyone that he felt you up. Well, he did, but what the hell?
That's why I didn't go any further. Can you imagine what else he could have said?
Dude, man, seriously. Anyway, that's the end of this set. Phoenix was just molested. Come back next episode.
It's all your fault.
Come back next episode. It's not my fault you were molested.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't let me get out of it. You just made me do it.
I only made you do the first one. Man up.